അവരൊരു അടി നിർത്തും പാലത്തിനടിയിൽ.
Alright, here we go. Y'all, my name is Captain West. Everybody say hi, Captain West.
Hi, Captain West.
Couple safety rules to go over. No standing up while the boat's underway. Now, in case the boat does sink and we take on water, I do have 40 life jackets on my boat. Life jackets underneath this door and that door over there. Now, if the boat does sink, y'all don't worry, the water is 3 feet deep. We'll stand up, we will walk out, literally. Now, we do go underneath a lot of low bridges. Do not reach up and grab the bottom of the bridges, please. It is very, very unsafe. Now, if it does start raining really hard, folks, we're going to get wet. I do not have a cover over my boat, but y'all, it'll feel good. Now, when we exit the bottom of this bridge, y'all are going to look up here to the left of the boat. When y'all look up to the left of the boat, you're going to see what looks like a freestanding wall. It is going to be called Nate's Hospital. Nate's Hospital opened in 1933. Then y'all look straight up to the left, you will see what looks like a freestanding wall. Now y'all, Nate's Hospital was the very first hospital in Texas to ever have air conditioning. Unfortunately, it is no longer a hospital. A company has bought the building. They're going to turn that into a hotel. Now, who on my boat would stay at a haunted hotel? I would. I really would. Now, speaking of hotels right out in front of the boat, you see the Hyatt Regency. Hyatt Regency is only 16 stories tall. If it were any taller than that, it would cast a shadow on the Alamo at sunset. Since the Alamo is a national shrine, you're not allowed to cast a shadow. The Alamo literally sits right on the inside of the hotel. Now, if you want to get to the Alamo from river level, you go to the glass doors over there and say the shop of Paseo del Alamo. You're going to go across the lobby, out the other side, up the stairs, you'll be at the Alamo. The casino building opened in 1933. Now the casino building was built as a social gathering place of Bear County society members. We call this restaurant rug. We have Italian food. We have Mexican American food. We have barbecue. All in this part of the Riverwalk. Now, if you like ice cream, we definitely got a couple ice cream places along the Riverwalk. My favorite ice cream place is going to be up here on the right side of the boat. It is called Mr. Ice Cream. Now, y'all, they've got really good milkshakes at Mr. Ice Cream right up there. I am. Yep. That's a big margarita. Wow. Forget Mr. Ice Cream, y'all. They got margaritas. Now, coming up on the right side of the boat over here, you're gonna see a restaurant called Caserio. Caserio opened in 1946. Caserio was the very first restaurant to ever offer riverside dining. Now, back then, y'all, they used to have paddle boats along the walk here. million visitors to the World's Fair. Now, annually, we get between 9 and 10 million visitors to the Riverwalk Club. We actually get more visitors every year than the Alamo gets, believe it or not. Now, there are 3 reasons why we get more visitors than the Alamo. Number 1, we have the boats. Number 2, we have the restaurants. Number 3, Captain West. I am on the 6th most popular Now, folks, if y'all go on YouTube and look up Go Rio Cruises on YouTube, I am in about 5 different videos, folks. So, I'm kind of a celebrity, I really my own right. Now, y'all, in 1968, when they decided to have the World's Fair here in San Antonio, we built what we call the Tower of the Americas. The Tower of the Americas is 750 feet tall.
By the way, if any of y'all are moving to San Antonio,
the tower is an outdoor observation deck.
you don't have to pay for that.
Underneath that is a rotating restaurant. Now, y'all, the restaurant does rotate 1 complete revolution every hour. So you get a full view of San Antonio while you eat your dinner. So y'all look up to the right, you're going to see the Tower of the Americas right up there. Now, they've got 3 ways to get to the top of that tower. They've got 2 glass front elevators, and they have 952 stairs. I personally do not recommend the stairs, but hey, if you want to try it, you can go for it. Now, in 1985, a gentleman ran the 952 stairs in 5 minutes and 18 seconds. That record still stands in the Guinness Book of World Records. Now we're going into River Center Mall here. River Center Mall was built back in 1988. River Center Mall is the 2nd largest mall in San Antonio. It is over 1 million square feet of shopping fun. Now here in the mall, we have an IMAX movie theater. Inside that movie theater, they play a movie called Alamo, The Price of Freedom. Now we do have a Legoland here in the mall. Inside the Legoland, it is an aquarium. But y'all, Legoland, it just recently reopened. When it reopened, people were lined up for blocks. Now for my Dallas Cowboys fans on my boat, we've got a Dallas Cowboys pro shop here in the mall. For my non-Dallas Cowboys fans on my boat, we've got a Dallas Cowboys pro shop right here in the mall. Now we've got 5 fine dining restaurants. We've got Martinezville, Brazil, Boger de Cal, Land Shark. My favorite restaurant over here in the mall. You may have heard of it before. It is called Taco Day Bell. I recommend number 5, y'all. It's pretty good. Now, y'all, this is a part of the tour. I like to tell everybody a little bit about myself. About 3 years ago, I had a really bad addiction, folks. I did. I was addicted to the hokey pokey. I was finally able to turn myself around, y'all. That's what it's all about. This was a lot of work, though, y'all. It really was. A lot of putting stuff in and taking stuff out, putting stuff back in, and I was shaking all about. Y'all, today, I can't listen to the hokey pokey without having to read that. That's about 65%.
Square feet. You're a shopper, must remain both.
Now we're on the left side of the boat, y'all. This is our second ticket location along the river. We've got margaritas, ices for the kids, Go Rio t-shirts, Go Rio koozies, and Go Rio cups. Now folks, who on my boat can tell me what's the difference between a hippo and a zippo? A hippo's a really big animal, and a zippo's a little older. Now when we make the right turn on the right side of the boat, you're going to see a bronze statue. Now y'all, the bronze statue on the right is going to be a statue of St. Anthony of Padua. St. Anthony is the patron saint of lost items and the patron saint of young children. And we do get the name San Antonio from St. Anthony. Now y'all, the front of the boat, you may get a little bit wet. Now right out in front of the boat, you see the building with a green roof on it. That building is called the Tower Light Building. Tower Light Building, built 1929. Now y'all, the building is 400 feet tall. At the very top is a 100-foot-long flagpole. On top of that flagpole is a 35-foot-long flag. Now y'all, that flag up there is the same length as this boat. You'll see it when we get up there in a few minutes. Now coming up on the right side of the boat, you're going to see a church steeple up here on the right. I thought it was my church steeple is called St. Joseph.
How about the rest of y'all get off my boat now?
Now y'all, St. Joseph was built by German immigrants in 1868. Every third Sunday of the month, they still hold Mass entirely in German inside that church. Alright folks, it looks like most of the vendors are starting to pack up. If y'all want to, y'all come check out a couple of these little vendors before they close for the rest of the day. There's already like two that have already gone. So. Now we're going to make the left turn here. We're going to go back into the horseshoe part of RIVERWALK. Now y'all, the horseshoe part of RIVERWALK is your left. On the left side of the boat, you're going to see a hotel. Now y'all, the hotel is called the Hilton Palacio del Rio. The Hilton is over 500 rooms. The hotel took less than 7 months to build. It only took 200 working days to build a 500-room hotel. Now how they do it? The first 4 floors, including the elevator shafts and the pool, were built right here on site. The rest of the rooms are modular style concrete rooms. Now the rooms were constructed 6 miles south of San Antonio. The rooms were brought in on flatbed trailers. They were raised up with the crane and stacked one on top of the other. Now when the rooms were brought in, they had the beds, the nightstands, the dressers, the lamps, the TVs. Everything was in the room. They did that to save on time. Now folks, y'all can go on YouTube, you can watch this 30-minute video on how they built the Hilton Palacio del Rio so very, very, very fast. Everybody wave hi. there are only 10,000 mated pairs of these yellow-crowned night herons in the United States. That right there is a little baby. It's probably about 9-10 weeks old. Now all the trees, all these cypress trees, there's a bunch of those little babies in all of these trees. My boat earlier, y'all, they did get bombed, but not in a good way. Now coming up on the right side of the boat over here, you're going to see statues of longhorn cattle. Those statues, they represent the cattle drives that took place across the river back in the 1800s. Now behind that is the Briscoe Western Art Museum. The Briscoe opened 2013. The building itself was built back in the 1960s. At one point, y'all, it was a public library. When I was a library, that was the tallest building in San Antonio. You know why that was the tallest building? All the stories. Now, y'all, on the bridge we're going to go underneath. This is one of 5 cast iron bridges along the river. This bridge was put here in 1895. This bridge comes all the way from Berlin. That'll be Berlin, Connecticut, y'all. Don't touch the bridge, please. Now coming up on the right side of the boat over here, you're going to see a little island on the right, little island on the right. It's called Marriage Island. Marriage Island is formed by the roots of the cypress tree here to the right of the boat. We have 300 weddings a year on this little island alone. This is the most romantic piece of real estate on the entire Riverwalk. Yesterday, I personally witnessed 2 weddings. Yes, on 4th of July, I witnessed 2 weddings. I guess that way they wouldn't forget their anniversary. Now this next part of the Riverwalk, we call this Old Mill Crossing. This is where they had the cattle drives across the river back in the 1800s. Now folks, if y'all look up here to the left of the boat, you're going to see the tower-like building. It's the building I pointed out earlier. Now the tower-like building, like I said, it is 400 feet tall. At the very top is that 100-foot-long flagpole. Now during the First and Second World War, the Army used the entire building over here on the left as its headquarters. If you look above the arched windows on the very first floor right here, you're going to see faces along the wall of that building. Now those faces are called grotesques. They were put there to ward off evil spirits and to keep bad luck in the building. There are 8 different faces on that wall. You have a happy face, you have a grumpy face, you have a smiley face, and you have the Home Alone face. Right above the arched window. Now the bridge we're going underneath, this bridge, it has no historical value whatsoever. I tell people about it because pigeons like to hang out underneath the bridge, so y'all don't look up. Now right out front of the boat, you see the red brick building. That red brick building is called the Bexar County Courthouse. Bexar County Courthouse built in 1897. That's the 3rd oldest courthouse in Texas right now. Now right side of the boat, underneath the International Building, this is one of our 2 marinas we have down here on the river. Now everybody, I'm going to honk the horn on the boat twice, so please don't be alarmed. 3, 2, 1. Now that's a little baby duck right there, wow. Now y'all, if you go left about 200 yards down, is going to be our 2nd marina. But if you go left 250 miles, you're going to wind up at the Gulf of Mexico. You're going to go to San Antonio Bay.
Duck under there. There's a duck under there.
Now, right out in front of the boat, on the Delaware Street Bridge, there's a fence up here with a bunch of locks on it. This is a temporary home of the Bexar County Love Lock Fence. They say if you and your significant other place a lock on the fence, you throw the key into the water over your left shoulder. They say you do that, you will be together forever. Me personally, I have 4 locks on that fence. They're combination locks, what can I tell you? Now up here to the left of the boats, this is normally where they keep all the locks up here on this fence right up here, but they're having to work on the sidewalk and the fence. So they put the locks on the Delaware Street Bridge temporarily. Now coming up on the left side of the boat, there's going to be up to the trees about 200 yards up to the left. There's going to be what we call San Fernando Cathedral. San Fernando Cathedral was built in 1795. San Fernando Cathedral, it was home to Santa Anna during the Battle of the Alamo. Y'all, San Fernando is right up here to the left of the boat. Now, you can go into that church anytime you want to, folks, as long as it's open. It is the oldest Catholic church in San Antonio that is still in operation. Now, if you go north about 2 miles, you're going to go up to the Old Pearl Brewery. Just beyond that is going to be the Bradford Ridge Park and Bradford Ridge Cinema. Folks, coming up on the right side of the boat over here, you see the Esquire Tavern. Esquire Tavern opened in 1933. Esquire Tavern opened about 10 seconds after Prohibition ended. They said before that, y'all, it was a very well-stocked barbershop. 12:01 midnight, they were throwing barber chairs into the river and serving drinks. 10 seconds prior to that, you got arrested for getting your hair cut by the barbershop. All right, y'all. Our time together is almost come to an end. So I ask you to please check around. Make sure you take all of your belongings with you. If you forget an item, I do have a website y'all can go to. It is called www.ebay.com. Now for a job well done, tips are allowed, accepted, and appreciated. And folks, thank y'all for riding me Captain West. Hope y'all have a wonderful day. We're going to unload over on the left side of the boat. Enjoy the rest of the time in San Antonio. Adios. Bound your deals. We'll see you next time.
Down by the back of the ice cream, it's called the ice cream spot. It's one of the Yep.
Bunch of great stories because this is so much more than a theme park product. And the ticket indication is a narrated tour. To make sure that everybody's able to hear. You guys can help out by taking your cell phones. It's like what we do when we go to the movies, you turn the ringer back to silent or vibrate. That way, miss the boat, right?
You're welcome.
No, Baba. അയ്യോ എലിസ ഇത് പിടിച്ചോണേ